Welcome to the A-Team. What's up, guys? That guy with a... My fault, OG. My fault. Pencil here. Fun fact. I do mean to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. Hey, another fun fact. Embers is low-key cooking. It's low-key cooking. I'm interested with the pacing. I'm interested to see how we're going to flesh out this team. I'm interested to see how we're going to flesh out the characters. We're in a real interesting spot. So, let's not waste more time. Let's hop right into Chapter 8 of Embers. What is this called? What chapter is this? Oh, it doesn't say. Let's see. Welcome to the A-Team. These are our school's most powerful weapons. Yo, why are you aura farming over here? Turn around! Let's see. Yeah, these guys are my new teammates. But I gotta make an impression. Don't want to get dissed. Yo, the name's Noboru Haitsane. Oh, so they know about it. They know about it. But then again, he's probably made quite a reputation for himself. And then presumably, the big man himself, this man right here, whose name I'm forgetting, I'm blanking on right now. He probably told him, like, yeah, this guy, he is low-key built like that. He's in fact just the perfect player we need. So I do wonder what their positions are. We know, his name is Bugai. We know Bugai's a midfielder. So who's the striker? Who's going to be the striker alongside Yuga? I don't know. Who's going to be another defender? We know he's kind of a midfielder / defender type too. So like, I don't know. I'm interested. Let's see. Noboru Haitsane. That's you, right? Dude, you're even more ripped than I heard. Thick, yet supple. Whoa! 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 We open it up like that? We round starting right there? We calling him thick yet supple? You grabbing another man's meat and calling it thick yet supple? Hey, yo! I thought we were keeping the BL in BL, Blue Lock. But no, looks like we're dragging it over here. All right. Thick yet supple. Well, let me get a good feel. And, like, funny thing is, right? I'm a guy who was raised on contact affection, right? Like, both my parents, whenever they were affirming me, they would like pat me on the head, they give me a pat on the back. When I was really, really small, I mean, like 3, I don't know, I fattened up real quick, so my parents stopped picking me up really quickly. But they like pick me up, they would affirm me. And honestly, ever since, I've been a person who typically always affirms through physical contact. Like, I will high-five you, I will pat you on the back, I'll give you a hug, and admittedly nowadays, or even previously, I'll just pick you up. I don't know, I love expressing affection that way. But don't grope me! Like, don't like, I still remember back in the track days, there was a thing people would do. If you did good at an event or in a race, they come up behind you and boom! Smack your cheeks! The first time that happened to me, I almost had to fight him. If I knew I wouldn't get expelled, I would have beat the brakes off of them. I'm not even a violent person. I don't believe in violence. But I'm like, why did you assault me? Don't get a grip on me. Don't get a good feel on me. Don't grip or smack my cheek. What? That's assault. I don't want to call the police. But they're like, dude, it's just normal. You notice how we congratulate? And don't congratulate me like that. You can high-five me, you can dap me up, you can pat me on the back, you can shoulder bump me. We can even chest bump, back bump, side bump, shoulder bump. Like, we can do everything else. Don't grab my cheeks. Don't grab my cheeks. Even, like, and admittedly, I've, like, especially now that I've started going to the gym, people who haven't seen me in a while, because admittedly I started seriously locking in, like going on the weight loss and all that stuff this year, like start of the month, and then I hadn't seen people for like 2 or 3 months. So like I was pulling up and I flexed, and I was like, yo, cheat, peep the muscle, Gary, peep the muscle, peep the bicep, peep the tricep, peep the gains, and they were like, oh darn, man, and they just went, and like I was cool with it. But even still, I was like, whoa, you can't just run here and touch me, man. Like, what? So I know this is bad hypocritical of me. I'm a contact affection person. But mainly, I don't grab people outside of the hugs. I do hug people. So I guess it is my fault. It is my fault. But still, I always found that weird. Like, in sports, it's so much more, people are so much more accustomed to, like, just assaulting and groping other people. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just weird. Let's see. Yo, I heard you whooped Inanaki and Kamagai's butts out there. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, Kamagai. Awesome, bro. That's so cool. Oh, yeah, I like how they are. They're pretty affectionate to him, though, immediately. They aren't like, rookie, we aren't going to take you seriously this year. You need to prove yourself to us. They're generally like, hey, you seem like that guy. Oh, Chapter 8, The Road to Greatness, Part 1. All right. Yeah, wow. You're Latimus Dorsa. I don't know what that is. It looks like he's gripping his shoulders. Is that the shoulder? Let me see. Latimus dorsi. Latimus? Hold on. Latimus dorsi. Oh, Lord. Oh, he started gripping up his... Wow, I was talking about slapping cheeks. This man's up here grabbing cheeks. Because apparently this is on the back. The Latimus dorsi. Oh, it's, oh, lats. I'm so... I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Of course it's like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. Let me see if I can even somewhat show it off. It's hard to tell because the shirt I'm wearing, like, it texts out a little bit. But yo, after I figured out how to actually probably do lat pull down machines, I low key got like a little bit of lat. A little bit. Hold on. Do I dare? We gonna do it. We gonna flex the back a little bit. Hold on. It's gonna be real mid. I know y'all gonna be like, oh, pencil, that's nothing. But at least to me, it's something. Yo, peep the back muscle though. That wasn't even back day. That was push day. What many hours I went to the gym? Because I go to the gym super early in the morning. Like, my gym opens up at 5, so I book it over there like at 4:50 in the morning. So I get it out of the way before I head to work. But peep the back muscles, bro. Peep the back muscles. I feel so proud of me, gay. Like, look at the muscular. Look at the definition. And admittedly, I realize I have very high lat insertions. Like, I think that's what they're called. Like, my lats are relatively high in my body. And I think it kind of helps, but it doesn't help with like the V taper or whatever I'm trying to work for or whatever. But because I've seen people who have like low lat insertions, and I think that actually kind of looks a little bit better. But still, I'm probably not got any lats at all, because for the longest time I had no idea what to do with the lat pull down machine. To be fair, I didn't have any idea what I was doing in the gym. I was freestyling the whole time, and it was very inefficient. But let's see. Whoa, your latimus dorsi are amazing. Were you in martial arts? Hey, what the heck's up with this guy? Get your hands off me! That is rough. But I mean, sometimes it just happens to you, yeah. Especially if you are ready for it, the amount of times you can get caught lacking and caught off guard, it's crazy. Let's see. Who's the freak? Hey, Yuga. He just into the build. Let's see. Oh, Mono. Team vice captain. Oh, okay. His hand? Oh, and he's not a freak. He's just an otaku for musculature. Just? Yeah, that's a little free. Like, I don't mind if I give you permission, but don't randomly assault me on first meeting. Like, and that's the thing. I'm all good for contact affection, and admittedly, it's kind of the culture I was raised in. Handshakes are polite to do. That's like the most contact affection I'll do in the first round. For me to be hugging and high-fiving and picking you up, we have to be like friends. I don't be randomly doing that to people. So, yeah, it is kind of crazy that you run up and just to get to grip in and grab it. Like, to feel his latimus dorsi, he literally has to go up behind him and like grab like that. On first meet, that's kind of a little freaky. Let's see. Just? Okay. As of today, you carry the pride of Kosei affiliate name. Of the Kosei affiliate name as a team. Glad to have you all here. This year will be our year. We'll finally beat Kurobayashi this summer and punch our ticket to nationals. Huh? Kurobayashi? Never heard of him? He's never heard of anything. Hey. Like, that's the thing. I remember when I first did track, I only started running because I found out I was actually somewhat decently fast relative to my competition at the time. I didn't have any idea about any track thing. Like, I knew of Usain Bolt, because everyone knows Usain Bolt, fastest man alive. But outside of that, I didn't know anything about track or field or running form or anything like that. I was just like Noboru, where like I had no clue about anything going on. And I had to learn a whole lot that first year, and I found out just how slow I really was. Let's see. The Ultimate Champions. They've dominated our prefectural tournament for years. Our biggest rivals. They usually kick us out of the running. Interesting. So we're already setting up at least a rival team, but presumably like a pseudo final boss already. I mean, if I had to hazard a guess. Let's see. By the way, when we played them last summer, it was a thrashing. We lost 5-0. Wow. Okay, that's bad. That's real. Okay, that's a little embarrassing. Is it even a rivalry? I thought y'all were good. What? Let's see. In terms of practical skill level, I'd say we're about as far apart as the frontal muscles and the quadratus plantis muscle. Huh. Don't pick examples that make it more difficult to understand. Yeah, I wouldn't get that if I didn't have the diagram, but yeah, that is pretty darn far. So, like, are you even rivals? Ultimate Champions are biggest rivals. Not biggest rivals, they own you. Like, I wouldn't say getting blown out by somebody makes them my rival. Like, of course, I've had my days where I get blown out in a set because I wasn't feeling it that day. But, like, to rival somebody, you have to at least put up a half-decent fight. Like, darn, getting blown out that badly? Let's see. Anyway, My point is, we need fresh blood. We got high hopes for you rookies. Rivals. Who's that? What does that say? I don't know. Let's see. Expectations. Yeah. Yeah, now I'm getting real hyped. We're coming for you, Kurabayashi. Would you dial it down? Jeez. Hey, it's good to have passion, though. Like, I don't know. I always believe it's better to have more passion than not enough. I'm very much, and then again, that's my philosophy kind of in life. I'd rather have and not need than need and not have. And passion is a big thing because it's hard. It's hard to force passion, right? Like, it's hard to fake it. It takes so much energy. But if you're genuinely passionate about something, you can move, you can go, you can move, you can go, you can move, you can go, you can do. Basically, not infinitely, but ad infinitum, essentially. So it's always good to have passion. Let's see. Okay, we're hopping immediately into practice. All right, let's see. But yeah, it looks like Yuga's still struggling with his size disadvantage against someone like Bugai. Let's see. Ball bounces, drops. Okay, to Mono. Mono goes to score. Okay, and it looks like he does. All right, so Mono looks like he's gonna be one of our fellow strikers. So it looks like it'll be Mono and Yuga as our strikers, Bugai as our midfielder, and we'll have to see what the rest of the A team does. Let's see. Takumi, letting yourself get bullied out there. Sorry. Looks like Takumi's got issues with physicality. He is on the smaller side, but he's practically perfect in everything else. That's the thing, though. It is mad difficult to fight genetics. Like, who watches the Embers reviews? Did I break the meme here? I'll break the meme a little bit. Nah, I won't. Just because some people watch Embers, and then I want to shatter the meme. But for the longest time, I was struggling to hit 2 feet. I was really struggling to hit 2 feet. I was 1 foot, 11 inches and 3/4 for the longest time. I just for some reason, my body was just refusing to hit 2 feet. And that was a biological limitation. I just wasn't able to run as far. Like, and you may think, oh, well, 6 inches isn't that much. Maybe it's even too much. But it is. Like, a half a foot of difference can drastically impact what you can do. Because that's multiple pounds of muscle mass. Like, a guy, there's a reason why you can't put up a guy who's only 20 pounds lighter than somebody against someone who's 20 pounds heavier. Because of how much of a difference something like weight and height makes. It will drastically impact you. Of course, there are definitely gaps where you can overcome it with technical skill and positioning and IQ and awareness and stuff like that. Like, I'm 2 feet tall, but you can take a guy who's a foot tall who knows martial arts and he'd whoop me just because I don't know how to fight. But there are certain degrees where stats will just clear. Like, you put up a 12-year-old black belt up against Eddie Hall, and they're still not going to beat him because it's Eddie Hall versus a 12-year-old black belt. There are some physical gaps where you kind of just can't overcome it. But that's why I'm very interested to see how Yuga ends up overcoming this weakness, because I doubt he's just going to randomly get a growth spurt. Darn it. I thought I had this coming in here, but these guys are really good. I mean, yeah, they're the A team of a top soccer school. Sure, they keep losing, but hey, they're still good. Let's see. Accurate passing, quality trapping, intensity of... Oh, wait, no. Accurate passing, quality trapping, intensity of play. They're all extremely high level. Whoa! What the heck? Sorry, something strange happened for me. But they're all extremely high level. The school is a powerhouse for a reason. Yeah, but that's a good thing, though. Once again, I do genuinely believe you need competition of high level to improve. Like, I keep referencing track, but once again, I'm having all these flashbacks. High school, we're coming to high school soccer manga. But I remember back when I was running with the different groups we had back in the track and field days, in order for me to level up my tech and my speed and my ability, I had to leave Group B for Group A. I had to. I could have kept dominating Group B. I could have. It wouldn't have done anything for me after a while. It was already having diminishing returns. By the day I cleared the 45-second mark on the 300, I was no longer, it wouldn't be healthy for me to stay in Group B because I wouldn't have to push myself as hard to get to those top slots, to fight for that first lane, to fight for certain things. I needed to level up the competition. Even if I was a big fish in a small pond, I needed to level up to the next group of big fishes in the small pond just to make myself better. And I did. I got faster. because I didn't have a choice. Like, if I didn't want to keep coming in last, I wanted to keep meeting and beating new parameters, I had to literally get faster. I had to get better at running. So this will be good for you. I think ultimately having a team that can push him to a higher level is really, really good. Let's see. Oh, okay, no, but you dominate. Okay, let's see. And once again, he's a rookie. Let's see. Yeah. Whoa. He stole the ball again. How are we supposed to do a rondo if we keep losing the ball? What's a rondo? Let's see. Rondo, a passing drill. Players make a circle and practice passing while trying to keep the ball away from a defender in the middle. Okay. But that's good, though. Once again, it's nice. It's good to have someone who's good to practice against. Like, for example, in fighters, I have a friend who might as well be our level Goichi. You have to fight for like 15 years to open that man up. Or Dragon Rush him randomly. He sucks at taking Dragon Rushes. But in terms of like defensively, I have hit this man with a million different mix-ups. I learned how to mix people up because of him. I legit realized I will not break this man open. He kept beating me when I first was learning fighters. Because I was like, I can't hit him. I can't, like, if he's on defense and I'm not Dragon Rushing him randomly, or from like halfway across the stage, or not halfway, you can't Dragon Rush from that far, but like, if I'm not Dragon Rushing this man, I will literally never open him up. He reads everything. And ultimately, I got better by playing against him consistently and learning how to open him up. And that's why I can crack my friends open like eggs half the time now. But with that being the case, you need that. You need a good defender who's able to make you realize, oh wait, let me level up the tech, let me figure this out. Impressive, Itani. Huh? You're reading those passing lanes well. What? I ain't reading anything. But it's like if I come at it this way, then the ball's probably going out that way. So we get it right after there. It'll be easier to get. That's all. But honestly, I mean, obviously instinct can only carry you so far to some degree. I do think you do need like technical knowledge and training and understanding of certain stuff. But like, if he's viewing it that way and it's working, that's good. Realistically, the less thought you need to put into something, the more reflexive it becomes, the better, right? Like, for example, me and my drawing. I used to struggle a whole lot more with just drawing certain facial structures and doing certain images and angles and stuff like that. Now I can do a front-facing angle easy. It's like muscle memory at this point because I've done it over and over and over again. It's instinct. I don't think about it as much as I used to. I don't generally, let me just do this right and do this right. I don't do that anymore. I just go. And that's a good thing to do until someone, at least in competition, until someone can start to read your reading. Because if you have the most basic application of something, you'd be exposed viciously to something like a mix-up, right? Like, if you consistently respond in this way, and someone who knows the game better than you is able to tell that you consistently respond in this way, then they can work around that. And then, when you're not ready for that, because you're only following your instinctive reactions, then you're in trouble. So there are levels to it. I'm interested to see Itani evolve. What's it? He's instinctively limiting their passing lanes. They need a knocky jerk beat me, passing the ball away, then scoring. This kind of practicing is exactly what I wanted. I think I'm getting the hang of it. That's the thing. More practice, more exposure to phenomena is something that's really good for learning anything. Like, I tell everybody, because people have asked me, hey, Pencil, how'd you get so good at drawing? And I'm like, I'm not good at drawing, but doing it over and over again. Doing it over and over and over again. Now I'm drawing literally every day, and for example, in fact, let me do this. Come here, Buckaroo. Spread it wide open. Bust it wide open for me. Come here. Where's the zipper on you? Where? There you go. But big bodacious booty butt cheek. Wait, did I leave? Did I make a mistake? Did I not bring them back with me? Uh-oh. Yeah. Roast spaghetti. I think I may have left it. Yeah, I think I did. Uh-oh. That sucks. Oh, wait, no. There it is. But, for example, because I've been drawing every day, I've started to just practice more and more and more and more. So, for example, this drawing I did recently. This was with a reference. It was a picture I saw of somebody online, and I was like, oh, let me just try and draw that. Today, I decided to challenge myself, because notably, if you'll notice, all of these are labeled one thing, and that's art style practice, because I'm trying to develop my own art style, and the best way to do that for me is to take references and put them to pencil and paper in my own way. Same with this one right here. This is another one with a direct reference. But today, I decided to challenge myself and just draw. No reference, no poses, no nothing. Just straight off my own memory, off my previous experiences of drawing, just draw. And this is the first one for today. I warmed up, Bada bing, bada boom. It isn't that good, but I was able to do that. No reference, no nothing. This person doesn't exist, as far as I know. Maybe someone does, but they don't exist. I just drew that. But then, I was like, well, shoot, if I could draw that, let me try to get a little more complicated. Let me do someone in a dress with a different hairstyle. And bada bing, bada boom. I pull out this one. Once again, no reference, no nothing, just me straight remembering human proportions and trying to do it best I can. And then I did it again with this one. And made another drawing with once again, just pure human proportions. I actually don't like how this one came out, but still, it's another drawing done originally by me purely from my own mind. And then I think the last and latest one, oh no, I did two more. One, completely different style outfit, completely different style posing, trying to practice doing hands and stuff like that, using my own hands as a reference, admittedly. But then the last one I did for today was this one. I never do back angles. Never. I never do back angles. But I was like, you know what? I'm on a groove. I'm on a roll. Let me just practice. And that's the thing. You do something more and more and more. You expose yourself to it more and more and more. And you will just get better. That's kind of just how it works. Practice doesn't make perfect, but practice does make permanent. And the more and more repetitions you do something, the better and better you'll get at it. So don't be afraid of doing something more if you're not good at it at the start, because that's the whole point of practicing. Let's see. Jeez, that guy's impressive. He's busting up that rondo all by himself. It's not just that, either. Have you noticed? Huh? See? He's not reading lanes or anticipating any movements. He wants to see what the other guy actually does first, and somehow still reacts faster than them, which is insane. I give credit to all you people out there with these superhuman reaction feats. Like, that is absurd. I don't know. The amount of times, I still mention him all the time. He's my super lucky friend. The amount of things I've seen that man react to still blows me away to this day. And he doesn't get it. Like, because it's natural to him. It's kind of like how speaking is natural to me, so I don't get why people struggle with it. He does not understand that some of the stuff he's reacted to and moved and guarded against perfectly or caught perfectly is insane. The man is looking at me. A ball is coming this way. And without taking his eyes off me, he just catches it and throws it to the side. It was a dodgeball. It wasn't aimed for him. It just swung that way. We were talking. And then he caught it and then just threw it. And then we just kept talking. I bring it up to him like all the time. And he's like, I don't get why you're still so impressed by that. I saw it out the corner of my eye. I was like, you saw it out the corner of your eye and then had the hand-eye coordination to catch that perfect. Like, I would have been beamed. I would have been beamed. But yeah, in other words, he's the fastest delayed reactor. He's going to be a monster. Yeah. But once again, he probably does need some technical knowledge. Oh? This is bad. Real bad. Yeah, I can steal the ball. But my passes never seem to connect. Ah, okay. So once again, he's good in the 1v1 game, but in terms of the team sport, he's still not built like that. And that trap stuff, how they get the ball to stop dead like that. Dribbling too. Do they glue the ball to their foot or something? I struggle with dribbling a lot too when I used to play soccer. I don't know. It never really made sense to me. This ain't like Jocelyn from Mr. Oshimi, the Joker. These dudes are all my old age, and they're this much better than me. And those Kurabayashi dudes are supposedly even better. Yeah, this soccer stuff isn't easy at all. But you know, that's good. That's good. He knows his weaknesses. He's gonna do his best to train them, and he's still excited by that. Some people I know, if they struggle with something, they just give up. Hey, I don't blame them. You have free will. Do whatever you want. But I am also a person like Haitani, where like if I see struggle, unless it's like an impossible wall, I usually do lock in harder. I'm like, let's do this then. It seems fun. We'll see. I'm not done yet. Let's do this rondo stuff again. No. We're moving on to the next drill. Yeah, come on now. You gotta work with the team. He has a natural gift for the sport, and he's still this gung-ho for practice. It's frightening to think just how far he could go. Maybe he'll even surpass Yuzen Nerima. Ooh, who is that? Let's see. Oh no. Might be jumping the gun on that one. Look. Haitani, don't go that far forward. Huh? What? Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta wait a little bit before you start making claims like that. Then again, though, if he is starting this high, and he's a freshman, yeah, he does have a long way to go. Let's see. Yeah, strategy and tactics? And never mind that for now. He'll pick them up as he goes. Well, you do want to teach him a bit, because you're actually gonna play him. Oh, is the girl whose name I don't remember? I actually remember these girls' names. So what's happening there? Haitani! Huh? What Hikage? Oh, Hikage. There we go. Have some time? I want to hang out after school. Oh, is she going to train him? She going to level him up herself? That's nice. Books. Soccer formation, soccer tactics. All right, let's see. What's all this nonsense? What it looks like. Books and videos. Do I really got to explain my question? He's like, come on now. You know what I mean. It's stuff on soccer strategies. Listen, Haitani, you have exceptional reflexes. You're a natural. Really?
but you're dumb.
It hurts to hear, but it's true sometimes. Like, sometimes you gotta admit when you're just an idiot. Like, I get it. I'm so stupid sometimes. Like, I'm fully educated. I have my bachelor's. I have my master's. One day, depending on my mood, I may go back, get my doctorate just to have it. But at the same time, I'm an idiot. I've forgotten such basic things at the most inopportune times. I've fully acknowledged that, well, on some days, I can be the smartest guy you know. At other times, I'm just a stone-cold, verbatim idiot. It's just fact. Let's see. Now I feel bad. I'm leaving. Hey, you gotta acknowledge your weakness, gang.
Wait, come back. No, this isn't what I meant.
Just let me go.
What I'm trying to say is, if you learn strategy, you could become the greatest.
Exactly. The greatest, huh?
Yeah. If you're both strong and smart, no one could beat you.
That is true 9 out of 10 times. Let's see. You know, you got a point.
Right?
Okay, I'm in. Teach me, Ikage.
Oh, I can't. Wait, what? Let's see. I can't. I'm just learning too. We can study together.
Huh? Oh, okay, so that's presumably going to be main ship. I see. Let's see. And so, 1 week flew by in a flash. All right. And a second week. Oh, poor Itani's struggling. And finally, the day of prelims arrived. Oh, wow. So we are moving fast. We didn't even get the full names and introductions for the rest of the team, the A team. Let's see.
Okay, it's time for round 1. Our first opponent is Iba Seiryu, huh? They were a rough matchup when we played them last year.
Are you really a top school? I'm really questioning if you're... I'm lagging a lot. Okay, we're not lagging too bad. But, are you really a top school? It sounds like y'all be fumbling.
Let's see. They were a rough matchup when we played them last year. By which you mean... Oh, so he's new too. By which you mean...
And a solid defense and sharp counterattacks. But they've only gotten better since then.
No prob. We're not the same as last year either. And we've got the star athlete, Takumi now.
Yeah. I'm lagging badly. Okay, we're gonna end this review real quick.
And a beast called Haita...
He got glasses? Oh, Lord. Book? Encyclopedia.
What? Is everyone surprised? Hikage? Behold the results of our secret training. We mounted all possible soccer tactics into his head. And now with both brains and brawn, I present Haitani 2.0.
He's gonna be worse now. You did too much. He's gonna be worse now. I bet it. I bet he's gonna be worse.
Go on, Haitani 2.0. Tell them the opponent's formation.
4-4-3.
So close. It's 4-4-2.
Well, 3. I get it. He's thinking of 11. But all right. We'll see how that goes. Okay. A cute little W chapter. Introducing some of the A team, getting their quirks out of the way, and setting up Haitani's struggles, yet future development. And even Yuga's struggles, reinforcing them. W chapter. If you made all the way to this review, please leave Big Tawny. I don't know why. I just want to say Big Tawny in the comment section down below. And thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit the notifications bell so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, you do have a Patreon down below where you support me for as low as $1 a month. And things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. Also, now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So those perks include the live reactions here the series I'm to review, ad variations of all my videos, and if you become a $25 patron or a $25 member, you can order whatever video you want. Also, you have a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below. In short, 5 means for a short video, 20 means a long video, or any means at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is Dago the Pencil, writing off. I'd like to thank you to our sketch tier members: Greyhound, Eternal Flame, Red Wolf 4765, Astro, Super Flame Zero, Glacier XZ, Zeta, Brandon Payne, J2MA, Gyomi, Yuki Ally, Buddha Uda, Azo 2404, Planet Grown, G Prosper, and Striker Man. Then I'd like to thank you to our line art tier patrons: Sean, Nirvana Igneel, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin Encarnacion, and A+A. Then I'd like to give a big thank you to our Ink tier members: Fine, Austin Wimberly, A Uchiha, Carlo Alimo, and Grim. And I'd like to give a massive thank you to our digital art tier members: J Warrior and AZ Void. Then I'd like to give a Yinchuan thank you to our colored art tier patrons: Joaquin Munoz and Joaquin Munoz. And finally, I gotta give the biggest, juiciest, heftiest, and most meaty, sloppiest thank you to our glorious, ultimate, that guy with a pencil tier patron, Calvin Elder.